Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Well, today we are going to implement the trips screen. So let's start coding. We will first start with this one. So let's go to our trips folder. Let's create a new file. SwiftUI view, let's call it trips view. Okay. Now let's make a navigation stack. Inside the navigation stack we will have a Z stack, and here we will have color with a dot system gray 6. Okay, we will make ignore safe area, and after that we will have our V stack with a spacing of 30. No, sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, spacing of 30. Okay, like you can see here, it's clear inside our V stack we will have an A stack with two texts. So, and the two texts you can see. Okay, have an A stack. I'm sorry. An A stack. After the A stack, we will have spacer. Okay, so we can have it to the top. And now here we will write text, and it will be booked with a font of dot headline and the font weight of dot semi-bold. And let's start with give it for now a foreground style of dot blue. Later we will change it. Okay, that's really nice. And let's give it a frame with a width and alignment. The alignment will be dot center. For the width, let's create a variable. Let's create private var bar width, which is a CG float, and let's make it. It's a UI screen dot main dot bounds dot width divided by 2 and minus 20. Okay, and let's give it the bar width. Now we will take this and copy and paste it. Okay, so we have two. The second one will be called history. And now we need to handle when it's dark gray and when it's blue. So we will create an enumeration. Let's call it enum tab selection. And the first case will be case booking, and the second one will be case history. Okay, we will create now at state a private var tab selection of type tab selection, and it will be by default be booked or booking. I don't know why I choose booking, it will be booked. Okay, and now we will be testing. For the color, let's say it. If tab selection is equal to dot booked, in that case dot blue. Else, if it's not dot blue, then I want it to be the color we said, yes, dark gray. So color dot dark gray. Okay, same thing we will do for this one. So it will be if tab selection is equal to dot history, in that case dot blue. In the other case, make it a color of a dark gray. Dot dark gray. Okay, already we see that it is changing. Now let's put our text inside the button, because you can see we can click on it. So it should be a button. There is other ways to accomplish it, but the easiest way for me, I think, is to make it a button. Okay, let's put this inside the label of our button. And for action. Action is when we click on this. Okay, we will do with animation of dot spring, and here we will tell him tab selection is equal to dot booked. Okay, we will do the same thing for history. So we will create a button with an action and label. We will place this inside the label of the button, and for the action it will be with animation of dot spring and tab selection equal dot history. Now if we test it, it should be working. Okay, yes, very nice. We see that we are clicking on booked, it becomes blue, the other were dark gray. When we click on history, history becomes blue and booked dark gray. That's a very good step. The next step is to have this one. We need to have whatever this is, this bar below the text. To accomplish this, there is a very easy way. Okay, we have a V stack like we can see here. Okay, inside our A stack we have a button. Okay, we can do this, embed this button inside a V stack. And after the button, we can just say, you know what, rectangle. We will give this rectangle a frame with width and height. The width we will give him the bar width, the same width that we are using for our text, and for height let's give him 1. Okay, very nice. Now we will need just to give him a foreground style, and for the foreground style we need to check the same thing. We need to check tab selection. If tab selection equal dot booked, in this case it will be blue. If not, let's make it clear. Okay, now let's do the same thing for history. So let's embed this button inside the V stack. Now we will paste the same rectangle. The only thing we will make the text test for not dot booked but dot history. Now if we check, we got it working perfectly, I think. Really beautiful. Okay, the next thing is the image. We need to display the image. So after our, where is our A stack? Yes, after our A stack, we will have an image. I think it's called car image. It's from our assets files. If we go to images and we go here, we found our car image. Okay, it will be dot resizable, and we will give it a frame with width and height. For the height it will be 200. For the width I will create a private var image width. It will be a CG float, and it will have a value of UI screen UI screen dot main dot bounds dot width minus 30. So it should have 15 from here and 15 from the right and 15 from the left, because as you know, by default VStack the alignment is center. So now when we give it the image width, okay, really nice. I will always give it scale to fill. Okay, I think it's perfect. Okay, really nice. Another thing we need to take into consideration is the text. As you can see, it changes. It's no trips for booked, and for history it becomes no previous trips. So we need to have a text, and like you probably already guessed, we will test on tab selection. If tab selection equals dot booked, in this case we will write no trips. If not, then it will be no previous trips. Okay, we will give it a font of dot title and the font weight of dot bold. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, one last thing we need to do is to refactor the code. As you can see, it's messy. A lot of code is being written inside our body. That's not how you work in a company. Usually that's not tolerated, even for a junior developer. So first thing, we will create a VStack, and inside it we will have our image, and the other one, and this VStack will have a spacing of 30. Okay, we will extract subview. Okay, we will have at state private var tab selection of type tab selection. Okay, of course we can also get the image width, and let's get also the image width. So private var image width of type CG float. Okay, and let's call the init of tab selection and image width. Let's refactor and rename it to, let's call it empty view. Okay, for some reason it didn't work for refactor, but anyway, any view we will give it, or we won't give it this way. Okay, image width, of course we can give it image width. So there is a better way to do it. I will make a switch of tab selection, and I will give it this way. Case.booked, I want to give it .booked. Case.history, I will give it .history. Okay, another thing is probably if you are doing something that will be reusable, you won't give it the car image here, you will pass the car image. So let's do it, because that's a better way. So private var image name of type string. Okay, we will call also image name. And let's have self dot image name equal image name. Okay, and here I will take my car image. I will give him image name, and now for the arguments I will add image name, which is this one. Car image, and I will add it here too, so image name car image. Okay, everything is working very nice. I will add our empty view to the folder component. Okay, I will call it new file, it's empty view. Okay, and we will take the whole struct. No need for a preview here. Okay, everything should be working fine now. Okay, beautiful. For this part we will be doing the refactoring in the next video, because like you can see, we will have a view that is a little bit similar in inbox. You can see for messages, for example, we will use our empty view here with a different text and a different image name. For notification we will need this one. It makes no sense if we got this behavior done in trips to re-implement it for inbox, so we will create a reusable component for this in the next video. Okay, just let me check our app for main tab bar view. Okay, we need to add here trips view. Okay, let me go there. Okay, I think it looks very good. So in the next video we will work on inbox. It will be this way, and like I said, we will create a reusable component to have this behavior from here. So this one, we will have something, a reusable component to use it for inbox. So this is the end for this video. Like always, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye, and see you in the next video.